To be safe, Laura came up with a new plan. They decided to sell the car to a scrapyard, then part ways. Once home, Nick immediately reported his car stolen, pretending he had just returned from a business trip, and explained everything to his wife. Danny's disappearance made the news, and police quickly found Nick. According to Mark's statement, Nick owned the car Mark had helped repair. Police discovered evidence of two cars colliding at the scene. Laura hadn't given Mark her real name, so police showed Nick a sketch of the woman, but he claimed not to know her. Nick's lawyer mentioned the car theft from the parking lot, but police pointed out Nick couldn't provide a parking ticket as proof. Nick explained he had lost it from his pocket. The lawyer countered that the license plate was only based on Mark's verbal statement without physical evidence, so the police temporarily dropped the matter. Under pressure from his lawyer, Nick admitted his involvement. To protect his company, he had his lawyer create a false alibi showing he was away on business. The case seemed closed until Mark snuck into a company party to confront Nick. It turned out that when Nick was taken to the police station, Mark and his wife had been watching from outside. After breaking into Danny's phone, they discovered a disconnected call record shortly before Mark brought Laura home. This proved Danny's phone couldn't have been left at home. Laura's adjustment of the driver's seat indicated she hadn't been driving the car before it broke down. Her lies must have been protecting an accomplice. The police didn't believe either of them, but Mark suspected Nick was the accomplice. When Mark asked Nick for a lighter, Nick didn't realize his lighter had already betrayed him. Mark had found an identical one in the car while repairing it. Mark desperately asked about Danny's whereabouts, but Nick firmly denied any involvement. The emotional Mark was quickly escorted out by hotel staff. With his fake business trip alibi, Nick knew the police wouldn't believe Mark. Then a news report caught Nick's attention. Danny was no longer considered a murder victim. Police had discovered he had embezzled money from his bank and believed he had fled to avoid punishment. Nick immediately contacted Laura for answers to completely resolve their problem. Laura, whose husband was a bank executive, had secretly used his transaction equipment while he was working from home to transfer a large sum into Danny's account. She had also stolen Danny's wallet when they put him in the trunk. Nick thought Laura's actions were too extreme, and they parted on bad terms. Just then, Nick noticed a man watching him, the same driver who had passed by the accident scene that day.